Just like that.
Okay, awesome. So guys, are you guys ready for me to play this video?
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. Go.
Yeah, let's do it. Take yourself.
All right. Okay. Check it out, guys. Right? And that's the problem. You want. Until you turn it into a need, that's all it would ever be, a want. A dream, a hope, a wish. You guys are not making the things that you want, you're not making it a priority. You're not making it a thing. Most people say, hey, I want to do this, but your actions does not reflect that. You still get mad at certain shit that you shouldn't get mad at. You still complain about things that you shouldn't complain about. Your goal is so important. With those small things that you're complaining about, you really need anything in the grand scheme of your goals. The things you say that you want. So now if you flip it, you said that you need it, and you desperately need it, you don't have time for any of that bullshit. Right? For me, if I need to make sure that something gets done, I do it no matter what. No matter how I feel, I show up. No matter whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, I show up and I do what's necessary to get that thing that I said that I need. The problem is that most of you guys treat your goals like wants. And if it's something that you want, then it's okay if you don't have it. But if it's something that you need, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get it. So let me give you an example, like oxygen. You need oxygen, you'll do whatever it takes to get oxygen, right? But your favorite soda, right, whether it be Sprite or Coca-Cola, that's a want. And you'll only get it when you feel like it, right? You're not gonna be drinking it every day or every minute as you'll be taking the oxygen that you need. So just think of it like this. The problem is that you're treating your goals like wants, not treating your goals like needs. If you know that it's something that you need and you program your mind to just accomplish the things that you need to accomplish, you're able to do anything that you want. If you treat it as a want, oh, I just want to do this thing, I'm not going to accomplish shit. I'll ask them, how long are you willing to keep lying to yourself? I'll ask them, hey, what did you do yesterday? Is the actions that you did to yesterday congruent to your want to make you $10,000 in a month? It's all actions, no result. Let me give you an example. $10,000 a month is literally only $1,000 every 3 days. $1,000 every 3 days is about $334 every single day. That will get you $10,000 in a month. Now ask yourself every single day, did I do what was necessary of me to be able to make $350 for that day? If your answer is no, then you're not serious about your goal. You're just fucking around. You just want to say something that sounds cool. The truth is, saying something that sounds cool isn't going to get you to your goal. You make a decision of what you want. If you don't let your regular day-to-day life get in your way of what you want, what you're trying to accomplish, that's a bad excuse. You're always going to fail. All right, come on. All right. Whew. Hey. All right, guys. So what are some things that you guys feel like you learned from that video?
So it's like you have to make the difference between what's your desire and what is your purpose in life, right? So what you said really, I really thought about what Dan Lok said on his TED Talk. He was basically saying the same thing. He was doing a metaphor with the famous story about a young man who met a millionaire. And then the young man asked him, what is the path for being a millionaire? And he said, okay, I'll teach you. Then the millionaire put on his gloves and punched the young man on the face. The young man was like confused. Why did you punch me? And then he told him, if you want to be a millionaire, then stand up, right? And as he stands up, the millionaire punched him in his chin, I think. And then the young man was like super angry and mad. So he started to like fight back, but the millionaire was like dodging gracefully and all that stuff. And he was still punching him again and again and again. And at what time and at what moment, the young man stood up and said, I give up. I don't want to be a millionaire anymore. So he said that the millionaire, that's the point. If you're not willing to do sacrifices, if you're not willing to stand up each time you got beaten, you're not going to go anywhere, right? It's that when you have a true goal in mind, you are like committed to do sacrifices, to do whatever you need to do in order to achieve this goal. Do you remember what's his name again? Oh, I don't remember. Like oh God, he's so famous. I forgot his name.
All right, pause. Guys, I want everyone to give Mehdi, that's your name, that's how I say your name?
Yeah, great.
All right, I want everyone to give Mehdi a huge round of applause for that.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I will remember his name, I swear. So
yeah, it's okay.
he just said like being successful is like announcing a pregnancy. Everybody says congratulations, but nobody knows how many times you got fucked.
Yeah, that's Dan Pena.
Yeah.
That's Dan Pena. Dan Pena said that. So one thing that I'm glad that you said that, right? Because that literally expresses, or that literally shows a lot of the attitudes of a lot of the people that come into this ecosystem. Like you guys want the results, you guys want to be able to hit X amount of money, 10, 20, $30,000 months, but then when we're telling you what to do, I don't think I can do that. I think that other thing over there is better. I don't know if I can do that.
Then you really don't need it.
Thank you.
I need it. I want it.
Then you're gonna go get it. Right now, the thing is, guys, and that's very, 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 very good, right? Like you have to stop looking at the things that you want, or the things that you desire, as simply as wants. Right? It has to be something, you have to have a burning desire, right? Napoleon Hill said it best, like for you to achieve anything that you, damn it, I told the secret. Anyways, you have to have a burning desire, right? And that's literally pretty much the principle that Napoleon Hill teaches. Like for you to have anything in life, whether it's money, love, romances, whatever, right? You have to have a burning desire to accomplish said thing, right? Not a simple, hey, I want to have this, it'll be really cool. No, it has to be a burning desire. It has to be something that keeps you up all single day and night until you get it. You see, now I come back to you guys and I ask you guys, hey, how many of you guys would love to make $10,000 this month? Wiggle your hands. Wiggle your hands. Everyone's hands are wiggling. Hold on. But let me ask you a question. Did you do what was necessary to make $350 today? If you did that, wiggle your hands. And now look, everyone else's hands went down. Did you take the necessary action that is proven to be able to get you those results? Wiggle your hands.
Thank you,
Wow.
Frank.
Wow. Hold on, guys, you don't see that? Because we have a lot of people, that is able to make $10,000 a month with our program. With the things that we show you guys. But now my question is, how come we just did that exercise and only 3 hands wiggled? But then yet still we will wave our hand and say, hey, I want to make $10,000 a month. Do we not see that as a flaw?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
My question is, what are you going to do to change it? See, we all have the opportunity. We all have this this ability to create our outcomes, to create our destiny. Right? Someone that was homeless one day can be a successful business guy the next. I think I'm evidence of that.
Yes. And I want to say that gives hope for the rest of us.
And it should. So whatever position that you guys have or in, it does not define your actions. And I feel like that's what happens to a lot of us. We sit down and we're like, oh, well, you know, I don't have this thing. I don't have this thing. I don't have this thing. I guess I can't do that. Or I guess this is so impossible for me because I live here and no one that lives here has this. Omar that lives in Jamaica was once able to make $7,000. Was it a week? I forgot how much. It was like $7,000 in a week. I forgot because
in 3 weeks.
in 3 weeks, $7,000 in 3 weeks.
But that's amazing.
Guys, that in Jamaican currency, that's like 9 months of freaking work. He did it in 3 weeks. If he sat down and said, "Hey, I live in Jamaica, and we only make $500 US dollars a month. I can't make any more than that." Do you think you'd be able to make it? Yes or no?
No.
See, it's
Doesn't
a
sound
story-
like he's willing.
It's the stories that we tell ourselves, right? It's the stories that we tell ourselves. And we have to understand there's a concept between cause and effect and delayed gratification. How many of you guys heard me talk about delayed gratification already? With your hands, right? There's a video out there somewhere. Go find it and watch it if you did not already see me talk about that. Something called delayed gratification. There's cause and effect and delayed gratification. Right?
Sorry to interrupt. Is that video like on your YouTube channel?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so I can go look it up.
All right, something called delayed gratification. And if you're just looking at the next shiny thing because whatever you're doing right now is not working for you at the current time, you're going to miss out on it. All work works. I want everyone to repeat after me. Thank you, Myron Golden. All work works.
All work works.
All work works.
All work works.
All work
All
works.
work works.
All work
Guys.
works.
Guys, this is not all 90 of you guys. It sounds like probably about 30 of you guys. This is not what 90 people sound like. I know
All work
many people-
works.
All work works.
All work
works.
works.
Work, work,
All work
work,
works.
Yeah.
All
All
work
work
works.
All work works. If it's not working for me, it is working on me.
On me.
On you.
It's
If it's
working
not
on
working
me.
for me, it's
working on
on
me.
me.
Working on me.
It's on
Working on me.
If you guys really want results, if you guys really want to be able to walk around and say, "Hey, I made 10K this month," how many of you guys feel like that would change your lives? Raise your hands.
For sure.
Yeah.
So now my question to you is, what are you going to be willing to sacrifice to get that?
Everything humanly possible.
What are you going to be willing? Write it in the chat. What are you going to be willing to sacrifice? Write it in the chat. If I can walk away from this call right today, and in the next 30 days, be able to get a payout of 10 grand, what would I be willing to sacrifice to get that? And don't lie. Don't say something that you're not willing to sacrifice. Or don't say something you're not willing to do. What would you be willing to sacrifice? Now, one of the biggest things that I highly suggest that a lot of you guys sacrifice is your current beliefs. Because your current beliefs are not going to get you to where you want to go. See, when I was literally still smoking weed every single day, right? Hanging out with my friends, right? I believed that this was the life that I wanted to live. And I was not able to advance to where I am today. I had to first change my beliefs to then get to where I want to go. Does that make sense, guys?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So I would
Yes.
first start with my beliefs. Because your belief, believe it or not, is the reason why you're not where you want to be. New beliefs, new what?
Realities.
New reality.
Beliefs, new,
New reality.
Realities.
All right, so for all the new ones, guys, for all the new ones, I need you guys to jump in.
okay,
New beliefs, new what?
realities.
Hey. New beliefs, new reality.
New beliefs, new reality.
Realities. New beliefs, new realities.
New
Right?
beliefs, new realities.
You cannot attract a new reality into your life until you change your current beliefs. And if you are unwilling to change your current beliefs, then you are also unwilling to grow. That's deep. I want everyone to sit down and think about that. So I'm not going to say anything for the next 2 minutes. No, 2 minutes is too excessive. I'm not going to say anything for the next 60 seconds because I want everyone to just think about that simple concept. New beliefs equals to new realities. And if I am not willing to change my beliefs, I am not willing to allow myself to grow. Guys, did we all digest that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Yes,
There's
I
a
did.
lot of people, that are stubborn and stuck in their ways.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, I've done this for 20 years. I already know what I'm doing. Oh, this is how life is. Yes, your old ways that does not work for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna change it. There's a lot of people that sit down and say, hey, I can't afford mentorship, or why do I have to get mentorship? Why can't someone just do this thing for free? Hey, is that a belief?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that
Yes.
does that belief dictate where your reality is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
Yeah.
one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that because now the ball is in their court.
Yep. And they're gonna be stuck in the want stage.
Yeah, and they're gonna be stuck in the want stage. Because they're not willing to step outside of their comfort zone and do something that perhaps they've never done before. Or what they do is they carry their skepticism into everything. New beliefs, new what?
Reality.
New
Now
realities.
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 New
New beliefs,
reality.
new reality.
New
beliefs, new realities.
So guys, I
New
want to
beliefs, new reality.
I want to read you guys an excerpt from this book really quick called Dreams and Demands. Okay, Dreams and Demands. Our profits are suffering, so we set a goal to increase them. Employees' morale is low, so we set a goal to have more fun. Cash flow is weak, so the goal is to improve it. When it comes to goals, far too much emphasis is placed on visualizing Oz and not enough on designing and constructing the yellow brick road. Goals are not plans, goals are ideas, and few things are dumber than executing on an idea with no plan or planning. It does no good to set a goal and then not create a specific plan and do the consistent work. Guys, say consistent.
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 The consistent work to achieve it. After all, the whole reason to set one is to change something. And that doesn't happen without thoughtful, consistent execution. Both cause and what?
Effect.
And effect. About the stupidest thing management can do is to announce a lofty goal for the year without any thoughts about the working plan to attain it. Conventional wisdom and what actually works are often two different things. And that is true for goal setting as well. Being aware of the most common misconception and goal setting mistakes will help you avoid these pitfalls and minimize the likelihood of sabotaging the attainment of your desired outcome. The goal setter's focus is exclusively on the goal, point B, or in layman's terms, $10,000. Are we following me? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 The goal setter's focus is exclusively on the goal, which is, let's say, $10,000. Rarely is consideration given to the reality of where you are.
Yeah.
Let's say it's $0.
It's me.
How in the world can you get from here to there if you have no clue and haven't thought about where here is? Reality about here is critical designing a path from here to there. In fact, one of the hardest thing or the hardest parts of designing the journey is being sober about reality and painstakingly honest about your current situations. Psychiatric hospitals are filled with people who are delusional about their realities. How many of you guys would love to make $10,000 with your hands?
Yes.
So hold on. Let me just ask you guys a simple question. And it's gonna hurt. I'm telling you guys it's gonna hurt. So if you don't want your feelings hurt, get off the Zoom right now. My job is not to babysit you guys. My job is to influence and make long-lasting, impactful change into your life. And if you're not here, if you're looking at me as criticizing or judging or whatever, this is the wrong place for you. I'm just making myself clear. Okay, good. Can I carry on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys want to make
Yes.
$10,000 with their hands. Great. What fucking skills do you have that'll make you $10,000? What fucking skills? What? You can mop, sweep, do dishes? What the hell can you do? And this is me I'm actually right now trying to be an asshole. Because a lot of you guys are only looking at the point B of where you want to go, but you're not looking at what you have to offer. What skills do you have that will give you $10,000? Which one?
Persistence.
Persistence ain't going to give you shit, sweetie. I love you. Nothing.
Consistency. Small goals.
Sweetheart, I can consistently sleep on my freaking butt or consistently watch TV all day and not have shit.
You won't.
Thank
This
you.
is a
So it's not
rhetorical
consistency.
question.
Consistency is not a skill. It is a habit.
Well, throughout my 9 to 5 work.
Is that a belief? Is that a belief? Is that an existing belief?
No.
So
Hell
what you're
no.
going to tell me, is it a belief that you already have about something?
No. I'm willing to learn.
Okay, perfect. Great. That's what you're here for, right?
Exactly.
So going back to what I was saying, what skills do we actually have that will get us to $10,000 a month?
0.
So should not our point A be, hey, you know what? I fucking suck. Guys, I was there too. You don't think I had the conversation with myself? See, a lot of you guys don't want to actually admit that, hey, I fucking suck.
I suck,
If you don't start
but
there,
I'm willing to learn.
if you do not start there, I fucking suck. How do you improve? I fucking suck at swimming. If I don't say that, what actions am I going to take to get better at swimming? I
Yeah.
fucking suck at talking to people. If I don't admit that, how am I going to take actions to get better? I fucking suck at speaking French. If I don't admit that, what actions am I going to take to get better? Do we see are we following the pattern?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
You
in that
have to
pattern.
start at a point A. Not just looking at this goal, $10,000. I want to make $10,000. Woo! Yeah. And nothing happens. It's a want.
Mhm.
Are we following? Are we tracking?
Yes.
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 This is very, very important. Because each and every one of you guys have the ability to do greatness. But the problem that you guys are having is that half of these things that you guys put in your head, not realistic. Because you're not willing to do the groundwork to then get that desired outcome in the future. Guys, are we still tracking?
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
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 The goal is typically little more than wishful thinking. We don't like where we are and we wish it looked different. So we chant the magical goal-setting words with the expectation that this psycho babble verbal wizardry will create the desired outcome. Even though there is no specific path, metrics, or specific executionable plan to achieve it. Have you ever noticed that the vast majority of goals are glossy statements of a fantasy, not specific plans of actions? The emphasis and focus is on the outcome and not the critical drivers or commitments required to achieve that outcome. By tracking your efforts, you will immediately know whether your goals are really goals or whether they're simple fantasies. And we all have them. The goal is not constructed as a non-negotiable, but rather as a hope. We would all be better off if we have had fewer goals and more standards. If the thing you want is important enough to set as a goal, why not make its attainment a non-negotiable standard, a must, instead of a desirable aspiration? When you boil it down, a should means doing the best you can, a must means doing whatever it takes. Is that differently way? You get what you tolerate. Guys, I just showed you guys that video, right? This is from a book. This book was written by someone I didn't even know when I did that video. And in that video that I just showed you guys previously, I mentioned that a lot of people treat their goals as I want to have it, or as wants. Did you guys witness that as well? Wave your hands. When in reality, the things that you want should be treated as needs. It needs to happen. And until you make that shift, it's not going to happen for you. Stop looking. The biggest distraction for me is looking at this thing as, hey, I want to do this. Look at the work necessary to become the person that will attract that. Write that down.
Say it again.
Okay, write it like just like this. I will stop looking at this fantasy of what I want. I would stop looking at this fantasy of what I want, and I would become the person that deserves it. See, life is all about becoming. Becoming a man. Becoming a woman. Have we ever heard those terms before? Wiggle your hands if we have. Becoming a man, becoming a woman. Is that handed out to any random person? Or is it something that people have to actually do to become those things?
You have to do it.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Very good. The vast majority of my goal-setting friends, they stumble at the beginning of the process because of a desire to dabble rather than burn the ships and commit. The emotional tug of continuing the search for an easier path or an early exit is hard to resist. My life works to the degree I keep my commitments. The goal setter really has accountability. Guys, say accountability.
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 Guys, this does not sound like 100 people. Say accountability.
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 The goal setter really has accountability on either the execution of the critical drivers required to move towards a goal or the ultimate attainment of it. This explains why the typical goal setters makes the same goals year after year after year. Because no one ever holds them accountable. Be honest with yourself. Wiggle your hands if you fell victim to this. Wiggle your hands.
Yeah.
A new year is coming up. You know what we love to do. What do we love to do every new year? Oh, this year I'm gonna cut I'm gonna lose some weight. This year I'm gonna start going to the gym. This year I'm gonna make a lot of money. This year, and so on and so forth.
Gotta start now.
Thank you. You have to stop looking at a point B as if it's some distant past. Or I'm not distant past, I'm sorry, distant future. But look at the point A of where you are right now and what necessary action or what necessary work would get you to that point. Goal setters tend to fall in love with the goal instead of falling in love with the things that need to be done to accomplish the goal. In other words, they fall in love with the effect instead of the cause. Remember that thing, cause and effect?
Mm-hmm.
If the critical driver for the goal achievements were to want it bad enough or to visualize rays of sunshine imagining over your head or emanating from your head, the human race will be rich in a loving relationship and in great physical shape. They're not, though. That's not how it works. Often the goal setter compares her business to her friends or competition to decide what goal to set. She finds what's wrong and fantasizes about what the business would be like if she was there and not here. In other words, this type of goal setting makes where she is bad and what she wants good. Being critical or judgmental about the current conditions is a guaranteed way to create massive unhappiness. That's deep. You want me to reread that again for you guys?
Yes, please say that again.
Yeah.
Or
All right, so guys, type in the chat if you're ready for this. This is deep. This is completely life-changing. Jason, I want you to be paying attention to this. Right? Because believe it or not, this is where majority of you guys fail. Often the goal setter compares her business to her friends or competitors to decide what goal to set. Or she finds what's wrong and fantasizes about what the business would be like if she was there and not here. In other words, this type of goal setting makes where she is seem bad.
Mm-hmm.
And what she wants to be good. Being critical or judgmental about your current condition is a guaranteed. Guys, say guaranteed.
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 Guarantee.
Being critical or judgmental about your current condition is a guaranteed way to create massive unhappiness. And that is why I said what I said in the beginning of this call, where I said it's okay to fucking suck. How many of us feel bad when we suck at something? Wave your hands, be honest. You know what tends to then happen? Because you suck at it, you're not good at it, that's all you focus on. You only focus on how bad you are, and not on the fact that you have an opportunity to get better. And then you start feeling feelings like resentment and unhappiness and this chaos swirl of emotions, negative emotions, begin to overwhelm you. And before you notice, you're lost. Even further away from that goal than you were to begin with, because now you have one more problem. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So what am I saying?
Don't do that.
No shit. What am I saying?
You suck, you
No,
suck.
you-
Make it better. Be driven. Move forward.
If you suck, you suck. Be better.
Exactly.
If you suck, you suck. Be better. Do better. Eventually, you will get better.
I do suck.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
You
At
know
least
why?
I know I have a way forward.
Exactly. And you're in our program, correct?
I'm waiting to sign up.
Okay. Who brought you in here?
Christina?
Well, Christina will be helping you get set up, okay?
Exactly. She's having issues helping someone else sign up at the moment, but I'm patient.
Okay, there we go. Very good.
And I love your reality. You tell it like it is.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like it, but that's not up to
I don't care.
Perfect.
He doesn't either.
Don't
A
bother
lot of
me.
people don't like my mouth either, but they hear it.
Let them
Love
know.
it. All right.
I'm so excited.
I think, guys, that's where I want to wrap it today. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much. If you guys don't mind, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, I'll actually go over part 2 of this. It'll be so awesome because there's, I think, 2 more things I did want to actually say. I just didn't want to cause overwhelm. But anyways, guys, you can't just always look at what it is that you want and just keep that as your focus. And yes, it's good. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. It's great having goals. It's great setting points for yourself. But if you're going to set a point for yourself, understand the work that needs to be done to get to that result. Does that make sense?
Yes.
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 Definitely.
Understand the work that needs to be done to get to that result. So again, the goal is $10,000 a month. There's 4 weeks in any given month, correct or incorrect?
Correct.
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 Yep.
So then I must be able to make at least $2,500 every single week. Because $2,500 every single week would get me to my goal, correct or incorrect?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna have to divide $2,500 by 7 days, which will get me around 334. Correct?
Correct.
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 I must be able to attract $334 to myself every single day for an entire 30-day period for me to hit that $10,000 goal. Correct?
Correct.
Correct.
That is a
Correct.
guaranteed way for me to make 10K, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
But I need to look at my step A, my point A, where I am, and ask myself, do I have the skills necessary to receive $335 every day? $334 every day. See, my mind always thinks more. It's so crazy. It's never less. It's always
Yes. Round up, not
That's a good
down.
thing. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Do I have what it takes to make $334 every single day? Do I have the skills necessary to do that? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 No,
I
not
have-
yet. But I want
we
to.
don't.
Yeah, guys,
yet.
to be honest, if you don't have it, understand, great, I don't have it. Where can I
Right.
get it? Where
Not
can I get it? Who already has it? Right? You can either sit down and do all these freaking YouTube videos trying to sift through who can give you that information, or you can pay someone that already has that information available and receive it from them.
Well, thank you, Junior,
No.
for
Thank you,
taking
Junior.
time to teach us what you have. I am so excited.
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited and I'm glad that you were able to open my eyes to quite a few things and put me back at the beginning so I can start with my $360 a week.
There we go. And guess
Hey.
what? There's nothing wrong with
A day.
$360 a week. You know why? Even if that's all you have right now, there's nothing wrong with it. You know why? Because there's a lot of people that has even less than that.
Exactly. That's just the mini goal. The main goal is the big picture, but I know that's sitting there and I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to do the mini goals and add it together with my calculator.
There we go. I love it. All right. So for me to be able to come up with $334 every single day, I need to have a skill, something that is going to make sure that I make $334, something that I'm going to leverage to be able to make that. People don't just go out handing out money, dishing out money.
No,
Does that make sense?
definitely.
Yes.
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 So I hope I left you guys with really valuable nuggets today. I hope you guys got a lot of value.
I sure did.
Always, Junior.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for participating. Thank you for at least being a part of our community. I really do appreciate it. I want to just wrap up class with some really deep breaths, of just few, right? Nothing crazy. I just want everyone to breathe in with me through the nose and hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And on the last inhale, I want you to inhale, and I want you to think about what is the one thing stopping you from hitting $10,000 a month. If you can make $10,000 a month, you instantly become top 5% of the entire world. So think about that. If you can make $10,000 a month, you instantly jump to the top 5% of the world. Doctors don't even make that much money. Lawyers don't even make that much money. Most business owners don't even make that much money.
It's not true. And you're confused.
Well, doctors spend the rest of their life paying off school debt. So no, they don't make that much money.
Thank you so much. All right. I'm not going to be talking out of my ass. I'm saying things that I know for a fact. And then on top of that, the insurance costs, taxes, all that other stuff. Yeah. Doctors ain't making 10 grand a month.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyways, I want everyone, again, I'm giving you guys the instructions. When you inhale, I want you to think about what is stopping you from making 10 grand a month. Okay. And I want you to exhale and let out that thing. Let that thing out of you. Are you ready? And for the ones that's already making $10,000 a month with me, I want you guys to do the same exact thing, but change the number to 20,000. The $20,000 a month with me, I want you to change that number up from 20,000 and put $30,000 or $40,000. Right, so that's instructions for the ones that's already making upwards of $10,000 with me monthly. All right, so I want everyone to breathe in one more time, and I want you to think about that. Ready? Breathe in, inhale. Hold it. Exhale. How many of you guys feel more calmer?
I do.
I do.
I'm more focused.
There we go. In order for you to achieve any goal or any outcome that you want, the first thing you need is calm. Because calm gives you focus, clarity, and so on and so forth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And
Most
if you
definitely.
want to achieve big things or audacious goals, you have to have a high level of focus. All right?
Junior, when you say new beliefs equals new realities, what beliefs do we need to have?
So in my opinion, and again, this is going to be very biased. So you can take it if you want, or you don't have to. But let's just say you're following my coaching. My suggestion would be to take on my beliefs. Right? The reason why you would want to do that is because you'll be able to get faster, better results if you believe in what I believe. It's the same thing. What job do you have, or what do you do for a living, or what hobby do you have?
I bake at a bakery.
You bake at a bakery. I think I remember you. So you bake at a bakery, right? And
Yes.
Whenever you're baking something, you have certain beliefs about what you're baking, correct?
Yes.
Now, if I came in and I wanted to start baking, can I have my personal beliefs about baking and get your results?
No.
Even if I follow the cookbook the same exact way, am I going to have the same results?
No, most likely not.
Do you see what I mean by you're going to have to take on someone else's beliefs? Because your
Yes.
belief would only get you to so far. Even if you're following a cookbook, you're still following someone else's beliefs. Does that make sense? Even if you're
Yes.
following a cookbook, you're still following that other person's belief on how they need to bake a banana bread or how they need to bake cookies. That is their beliefs. If I took my beliefs into baking cookies, we ain't gonna have no house because I'm gonna burn that shit down.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But pretty much it's the same thing, guys. If you want to be successful, for the ones like Marisol that's in here that wants to make a lot of money in affiliate marketing, my biggest suggestion to you would be get rid of your beliefs and take on my beliefs.
Okay. So can you be more specific, Junior?
What do you mean by that?
That would be mentoring, right?
Well, mentoring is a good way to actually take on people's beliefs. We have enough training available that actually does all those things. So yeah. You guys have any other questions for me? I want to be out here in I think 3 minutes. I have to go.
Okay,
Well, it's nice
can I-
meeting you, and I
It's
had
nice
a
to see
wonderful time. And right after this class, I just got notified that I'm going into a Zoom with Christina to sign up.
Thank you, Junior.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I have a question.
Ashton
Mr. Junior.
Hey,
Love it. Tammy.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Tammy.
so excited.
Tammy.
Action taker.
Excited
You've
for you.
already changed my beliefs in this half hour or 45 minutes.
That's absolutely.
That's amazing.
Mr. Junior.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.